Hello everyone, I'm Wei Du. It's my presentation of my reflection. You may not need big data after all. The first is an overview of my presentation. Presentation includes three parts. The first is the introduction. The introduction introduces some problems and solutions that the article mentioned. The next is the article review. It includes some topics, investigations, findings, and solutions pertinent to the topics. The last one is the interpretation. The interpretation is some business takeaways, technical takeaways, and some personal opinions. At the beginning of the article, the authors found there are big problem that a lot of companies invest a lot of money to build data science management. They develop a data warehouse and use a lot of data analytical software. But the return of such investment is really small. So the authors think the big reason of such a problem is the company didn't do a good job with the information they already have. So he suggests the company to implement an evidence-based decision-making culture. The authors introduce how to build such culture. The process of building such culture includes four main steps. Before the first and the second topics, the authors think there are three dilemmas in building data science management. The first is companies need to find a mathematical way to build data science management. But a lot of companies are lack of such mathematical knowledge. The second is some company management system are always lags behind the outside technology changing, so they can't catch up with the new technology twice. The last dilemma is there are some difficulties in migrating from traditional management to data science management. Besides on those three dilemmas, the authors introduce the first topic. The first topic is a case study. The authors investigate the 7-Eleven shops in Japan and America. Those different areas implement different strategy. In Japan, the CEO provides the sales clerk with a daily report. The daily report tells the sales clerks the weather forecast, the things saw the previous day, and the things saw the previous year on the same day. In America, the CEO believed their efficient supply system didn't need such a strategy. So the result is the 7-Eleven shops in Japan earn more money than the American shops. The conclusion is that the authors think you can get a lot of big profit even if you're using a small data, such as the Japan 7-Eleven shops. In the second topic, the author introduced the first step to build evidence-based culture. He investigated the Altana company. The CEO of Altana found that there are a lot of data faults in revenue and expertise. So he forced the IT department to clean up the data and build a new consistent data system. In this way, managers have a better understanding of cost and profit, and the data files disappear as well. So the conclusion of the second topic is that using a single data repository is the first step to build the evidence based culture. In the third topic, the author investigates Pepsi Americans. It uses a scorecard system. The scorecard system ranks the employees' performance based on both quantitative and qualitative way. In this way, the company built a friendly competition among the employees, and it also increased the accuracy in daily work process. The conclusion of third topic is such scorecard data system can help employees to understand what they can control better. In the fourth topic, the authors investigate the Citrix company. The Citrix company updated the business rules based on the partner certifications. In this way, Citrix can catch up with the changing environment faster than before. So the conclusion of the first topic is some small data can also help company to improve their performance. In the fourth topic, the authors investigate Japan 7-Eleven shops again because they applied a good training system. In those shops, the counselor helped the cell collector to understand the cell data. In this way, such a coaching system enhance the connection between the suppliers and the cell collector. So the conclusion of the fourth topic is such coaching system can help company change from the old management system to the new management system. The last part is my own interpretation of the article. In the business takeaway, the authors mention a near real-time feedback system, the scorecard system. Such a scorecard system is a little different from my own experience. I used to think the real-time system or the near real-time system only focus on the data source, such as the data warehouse and the database. So this opinion gave me some new understandings about data science management. The author also mentioned the business rules should be updated according to the data. I think in this way, the company can focus on the outside environment changing, so they can catch up with the technology tools changing. This method solves the problem that companies always lag behind the technical tools, which the problem authors mentioned in the earlier of the article. The authors also introduce a coach system. I think the coach system can help the employee to learn the mathematical knowledge, and the coach system can also help the company to change from the traditional management to the new data science management. Such methods solve the problem that the company doesn't have enough mathematical knowledge and has some difficulty to migrating from old management to data science management. In the technical takeaway, the authors suggest the company to use a consistent data source. This opinion is similar in the developing a data warehouse system. In data warehouse development, a single data repository can improve the data quality very much. So the technical takeaway spot the business takeaways to get more accuracy data, and the business takeaway will help the technical takeaway to learn the granularity level of the data source. Those two takeaways help each other to implement a better evidence-based culture.